He's a brilliant engineer. My colleagues have a ton of respect for him. Very talented guy, a lot of fun to work with. Can't help but like working with someone like that.
I was asked if I would be the discipline lead for Canada for all of the engineering disciplines in buildings.
He was very connected, and from a project basis in our office, he was the first contact from a lot of people in other centers within Stantec.
I also realized that there's wonderful people in our industry throughout North America. I learned every day from my interactions with those people on how to approach issues, be they technical or business related.
Seeing systems across the country and across the continent here really helped to make him one of our lead resources. He'd had a history way back into the early 90s on working with the university. One of Tom's specialties is working on our central heating plant and our district energy system. A lot of innovation on how we can do things better, become a lot more efficient, reduce our carbon footprint.
One fun one was the IMAX Theater in Regina. Wasn't a particularly big project, but got to work with some really interesting people.
This concept of IPD came forward. Of course, Stantec and Tom and the team came together as the preferred candidate.
The FW Wigmore Hospital in Moose Jaw was the first healthcare project in Canada delivered through the lean construction method.
The principles of the delivery of IPD, and that was the number one contribution that Tom had, was his leadership and his willingness to adopt those principles and to stick by them and to help others when they were struggling.
Tom's not one to talk down to people. Tom, I think, learns how to connect with people. Tom does connect with people. Tom builds collaboration.
I've been surrounded by great teams. I think that really kind of shaped my eventual leadership style.
He does know when to lead from behind.
What I admire the most about Tom was his ability to listen and understand and appreciate other people's positions.
You can see the mutual respect when he works with our teams.
He was willing to share his thoughts, willing to compromise where necessary for the benefit of the whole project. I always had a great faith in Tom's advice.
Tom is viewed as a trusted advisor. Our clients come to Tom and expect and believe that Tom can solve their complex problems.
If I wanted to talk to someone and really get an answer that I was confident was going to be helpful for me, Tom was someone I would turn to.
In engineering, there's never one way that's the perfect solution, and what we're always trying to do is find the best amongst the many.
Tom did things the right way, and it's usually the harder way, but at the end of the day, it's the right way to do it.
I think I've always enjoyed working with young people, mostly because of the vigor and the energy that they bring. I viewed it as an opportunity to help shape people's careers.
He helped to grow them, but he also was a great cheerleader of them. We're working now with a lot of very talented engineers that have had him as a mentor, and you can see the positive influences that he had.
Tom did a lot of volunteer work outside of the office. Tom was involved in many boards and industry advisory committees. He sat on the U of R advisory board, sat on ACEC committees. So involved heavily in our industry on a volunteer basis.
Great involvement and support for the ASHRAE community, and another connection there to the to students and sort of growing the capabilities of our local community.
Tom also participated with Scouts Canada when his kids were in Scouts. He was one of the leaders in the Scout groups.
Tom is one of those special leaders who really understands the Scouting principles of learning by doing, learning by experience, and letting youth learn and make mistakes and learn from those mistakes.
He's helped a lot with the COVID-19 response for the health district. Again, that's professional, but also he was volunteering time with that and still does in his retirement.
The business aspect of consulting is extremely important.
Tom was well ingrained in the business side of our world. Gifted with the business sense. Countless hours went into working on proposals and reviewing contracts.
Running a meaningful, ongoing operation leads to good things. Leads to the development of your staff and to young engineers or technologists that are coming into the industry. It provides opportunity for them. And notably, it really provides for the best advice for our clients.
Tom, congratulations on winning this award. Honestly, I'm not surprised that you've been awarded this Lifetime Achievement. I just admire the work that you've done. It was always a pleasure for me to work with you, and congratulations on this.
Tom, congratulations on receiving the 2021 ACEC Lieutenant Governor's Meritorious Achievement Award. Your contributions to the industry are unparalleled. Your mentorship skills have provided so many engineers and suppliers and the whole industry with so much knowledge on how to work collaboratively as a team. Thank you for building into my career for the past 20 plus years, and all the best in your retirement.
I really feel honored to have this opportunity to recognize you, Tom. It's been a great run. We already miss you. You've had a very positive effect on myself and my own career, on the university, and very much likely across the country. And so congratulations.
Tom, it's a rare privilege to be recognized by your profession for a lifetime of meritorious service. For you, it's an award that I'm sure is justly deserved. I'm proud of you, and I'm proud for you and your family. Congratulations, Tom.
I've always tried to be extraordinarily fair and offer my best advice. As a consulting engineer, you're being engaged by your clients to provide the best advice that you can. I would hope to have been seen that I never lost sight of that.